Hey, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I am so excited today. I'm so excited. As you can tell, today we have an unboxing. Yes. Your bed sojourner here. Your bed sojourner here. Welcome. Listen, if you haven't already, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. House Public Skin is going to be spread across the YouTubeverse and the interweb. This is the place in a space where luxury meets authenticity. So today, yes, we have the Hermes unboxing, and let me tell you, there is another unboxing that is going to follow this one, and I am not even going to try to do it in this video. I'm going to do another video, and it is going to come out the following week after this one. So I hope you stay tuned, and remember, we are in Petty. I had my Hermes appointment this morning. Let me just say, I have such a good story time. Remember Marseille. If you have not seen that video, first you have the one for Monte Carlo. After that, there is another Hermes unboxing in Marseille. You should definitely check both of those out, but also check out the Marseille video, and then you will be all caught up. I will do a quick recap, but before we do that, let's go ahead and just open these bags. There are so many goodies in here, and I am going to say there are a couple of things that are missing that we will be going back for, one of which is a pair of slacks, but I will share that with you later. And there we are. These items we actually had delivered to the hotel, FYI. Yes, I did get my infamous white bags, still, because I love being comfortable and not having to worry just in case. But because they were delivered, it was not here nor there for us. This is how they arrived, and they just arrived. So what happened? Well, I woke up this morning, got ready. I was so anxious and excited at the same time because I did not have a clue as to what was going to happen. What I did know is I was going to go in with an open mind. I was going to go in to see what they had, because normally I try to, in the past, I tried to kind of plan as far as what I wanted, especially because I had more things that I needed. So I did have a wish list at that time. At this point, is very different. I chatted with Hubs. We had agreed on the same approach. We were just going to go in and see what we found, which is always the best approach when it comes to Hermes, because not all the boutiques have the same things, and even online it is very different. It varies, and also by season. One may be carrying the last season versus the newer season, or the new season may just be trickling into the boutique, right? So that was my approach when I went in. As far as bags, it was the furthest thing from my mind, because I just was not sure, and I did not want to build up my hopes and be devastated. So I just was like, you know what? It is what it is. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. What I'm going to focus on is just chatting with my essay and enjoying the moment. Sure enough, we get there. I check in with the person at the front, but realistically, I didn't have to. As soon as I started moving around, I saw my usual faces and I said my hellos, and my essay was there. I was so excited. I ran to her and hugged her. It's been a year. I cannot stand the fact that we only see each other for a year, but she of course ran towards me and we hugged and everything. It was so fun. She is so cute. I really love her. As soon as we got situated, she of course asked if we wanted anything to drink, and then she just went in like, I have some items for you. And I told her, I'm very excited. Just bring them on. Let's see what happens. We discussed sizes. So maybe I should start to just open these things up. Honestly, it's not in any particular order. I don't even know what some of these items are. So let's go ahead and begin. Listen, I just recorded a full unboxing of all of my Hermes pieces. And let me tell you, The Osmos Pocket 3 has failed me once again. I am going to skip trying to pretend this did not happen, and instead we are going to move forward. I am going to show you the pieces that I picked up instead of pulling them out of the garment bags again. Okay, I had so much I said in the first video. I hope I can remember everything I shared. If you have not watched my Monte Carlo Hermes unboxing or my Marseille Hermes unboxing, you definitely should catch up. Yes, you should catch up because you're behind. The Marseille unboxing is the one that kind of left us all dumbfounded. It's like we did not know what to expect or anticipate, and you still don't know what to expect or anticipate. So this is where we are in the discussion. Oh my God, the first unboxing was so much better than this, but I just don't feel like even trying to recreate something. I don't know what happened. The Osmos Pocket 3 just kind of beeped and then turned off, and there was a quick message. I couldn't even read it. It happened so quickly. So if you see me looking kind of down, I'm looking at the screen to make sure it's still going and the same issue doesn't reoccur. So the first piece that I was shown was this oatmeal tone turtleneck. Now, you know, I love my classic staples, and that is still what I am focusing on heavily because it's just who I am. So I quickly said yes to this. It is very thin. It's not heavy. There was another cashmere top that she shared with me, and it was a crew neck with short sleeves, and it was in an ivory tone. I left that one. I like the way this one fit better. Then came this navy sheer lace like silk top. Yes, I love the idea of this. I've been wanting to add like a more sheer piece, and this was a perfect opportunity, but you will see as to why I picked both of these up shortly. Let's keep going. This next piece is for all of my haters. Okay, not really. This next piece is because I really loved it. You know that much about me. Another caftan in a beautiful silk, and this design is amazing. It is new, and yes, I will be trying this on for you. The tops, no, I won't. I don't have anything to put under the sheer top, so I'm gonna skip those, but I will try everything else on for you. Know that much. The next one was a wild card, and I say that because we are in petty. So you know my essay here. I won't say challenge because she told me not to say that, but she encourages and inspires me to step outside of my comfort zone. And this was that piece, and I was skeptical. I didn't even think hubs would like it, but when I tried it on, listen, look at this. Look at this silk piece. Yes, and it is a romper or a jumper. I guess you would say romper because it's shorts. Yes, it has leather bits. It has leather bits here on the collar and the shoulder, as well as on the pocket. The details are amazing. The color is wonderful. It's so beautiful. Beautiful piece. It has a pull cord buttons at the front. It has one pocket in the back, and then it also has these little pieces here so that if you want to roll up the sleeve, you definitely can to make it short sleeve. See the leather strap there. So yes, beautiful piece. Cannot wait to try this on for you. When I tried it on, I was like, oh my goodness. I was hoping Hubs would say no, but he loved it too. So it was like, it just makes sense. These next two pieces are why I got the tops, because it just works. Now, you know, I'm one to keep my word and my promises, but under the circumstance, this had to happen. I know when you see what they are, you're going to be like, why? But just know my husband loves me and he understands. I picked up this beautiful wrap coat. I am going to try this on for you in a moment, but I want to share with you, hence the turtleneck. Look at that. I am over here building a wardrobe that is going to be seamless, intentionally classic and sleek. That is always the dream and the goal. On the last piece, This has a whole story to it. When we went into the boutique, this is the first thing that I saw, and I knew I had to try it on along with the slacks that matched. But unfortunately, let me show you. Here it is. This is the piece. Yes, look at that. And it has a belt. This navy trench is everything. They had the slacks to match it. They had a 40 and a 36. Unfortunately for me, the 40 was too big. Then when I tried on the 36, they were just snug. So I opted to ask for the 38, and she was able to find them. So we will be coming back, because if you haven't noticed, we are actually at the end of the haul. So that means I didn't get any scarves. What? I went to an Hermes and didn't pick up a silk scarf. Listen, no, we are going to go back. There's some things that Hubs also was looking at, and this was just a perfect timing to just have another trip to Petty. I cannot wait. I'm so excited already. But look at this trench coat. It is beautiful. It is amazing. And this is why this top was a perfect piece. Can you imagine me wearing monochrome navy from top to bottom? And it also will play well with my Loro Piana pieces that I got last year. See, it is all coming together, and I'm so excited about that. I forgot one thing, and I've already taken the ribbon off, so I'm not even going to put it back on or pretend as though I did not open this up just now. But here we go. I went ahead and tossed this in because I brought this with us to Petty just to open it with the rest of the Hermes pieces. I did not think this would be a good standalone video. So here we are, okay? And I got this one online. And here we are. Oh my goodness. I will put the name of this below because I know you all are going to ask, because when I got this one in the gold, yes, you ask all the time, like all the time I get requests for the name of this and how to get it. I got this one in the they call it gold tone, which is the brownish tone, online in Petty last year, and then I ended up picking up another one. Actually, it was a year before. Honestly, we're in 2025, so I got the first one in 2023, then I got another one in the brown tone in 2024. They are not consistently on the online site, but every now and again they pop up. Right now they're on there, but then they sell out, so you have to keep an eye out. I did see it in the gold with the silver hardware. I also saw it in the taupe with the gold hardware, the black with the silver hardware. The last I checked was sold out. And this one, I just happened to go online because someone was asking me about the PM size. So I went ahead and was checking. And as I was checking, I discovered the GM size. So I immediately placed the order and got it. And sure enough, it's sold out. So just know, okay, I've been waiting 2 years just for this one, okay? Just know, just keep checking the website. And it is in Petty. I don't know about any other country. I know in the US, I have not seen them at all where I am online at all. But when I come here and I check, it's hit or miss. So here you have it. That's basically it. Let's see. Okay, and this is just one big pocket. There is one slit right there, so you can see it. Yeah, you see that? There's one slit in there. But outside of that, it's just one pocket. But I know it is going to be a wonderful addition to my wardrobe. I am so happy to have it. Now I have it in the PM and the GM. Yes, look at that. Okay, let's start trying things on. I am not going to remove my top just because it just makes it a little easier. So with that, and so you know, this is a size 42. And this is with the, of course, the sleeves down. I like to kind of pop the collar like this. Hopefully it's not really interfering with the mic. I forgot about the mic just now. Okay, so here we have it. And yes, and it has pockets. And there's one in the back as well. And as I said, if you want to roll up the sleeve, you can easily do that by simply rolling up the sleeve and then catching it here. You pull a little tab and you just pull it through. You know how you have the canvas belts? It's very much like that. You pull it through and then voila. What do you think? I know it's a wild card item, but I am definitely in love with this piece. It's because it's so different. It's not something I would normally get. And as I stated, I would just pop the collar a little to give it just a bit of a different look. And as you can see there, you have long sleeve, and then you have a short sleeve. So, as I said, let me know what you think. What do you think? I love it. It's just so different. It's different than what I would normally get. There's no boxes to check on this one. It was a wild card item, and yeah, I'm loving it. I love the silk against my skin. Of course, I love Hermes silk, so it works. I was surprised it was a romper. At first, I wasn't even sure what it was. I just was like, here she is bringing me something crazy, but it ended up working out. So here we are. Let's move on to the next piece. For this piece, of course, it comes with the belt. I tried to tie it in the back, and my essay was like, no, we don't do that to caftans. So apparently there is a proper way to wear caftan, and it is not tying it with the belt. Yes, I am loving this piece. As always, you know how I am about my caftans. I am definitely loving it. It is so flowy. It works out very nicely with my height, which is always a good thing. But yes, it's just one of those pieces that works. And it is the same shape as one that I already own that is all black with like a woven pattern. Yes, this design just came out and it was between a caftan or a silk shirt dress. I went with this because everyone was like, it just makes sense for you. And it does. Yes, I'm loving it. Another caftan. I know, right? Don't even try to come after me. You can, but I'm not going to care. FYI. And it looks good with my little turban and my little head wrap. It looks really nice. Listen, I had to go into Hermes prepared for trying on clothes. I wore the most comfortable things I could possibly find and things that are easy to take off and put back on. And to protect my hair for this entire trip was a no-brainer. Yes, it just works. Let's move on to the jackets. So that you know, the caftan is a size 36. So that you know, all those who are interested, yes, it is a size 36. Okay, let's try on the one that I fell in love with. Oh, yes. I think it's the color that drew me, but the fact that I have a Chanel trench that is kind of sort of this colorway, and I was saying I would like to upgrade it. This just really made the most sense. Yes, I am loving this. Of course, it has a belt, but yeah. I am really feeling this navy. It is everything right now. I don't know why I am in such a navy space right now, but hey, it is what it is, right? It is what it is. So yes, this is the first coat. Such a classic piece, of course, and it is silk, I assume. Let me check to make sure, and I will also share with you the size. I was really concerned about the sizing. I was feeling like, okay, is it supposed to be oversized was my question. And she informed me, yes, it is supposed to be oversized. So that worked out very nicely because of the fact that some pieces are meant to be form fitted while other pieces are created to be oversized, and that's supposed to be the fit. This is one of those pieces, and this is a size 36 for those who are interested. And it actually isn't silk, it is wool, virgin wool is what this is. And I would not have thought that because it really feels silky and smooth against the skin. And it is such a lightweight, such a lightweight through and through. I mean, this is going to be such an addition to my wardrobe. I'm happy about this piece, of course. And then we have the last piece. And this is, let me go ahead and give you details now. This is a size 34, and this is cashmere. To be honest with you, it feels the same weight, just slightly heavier than the trench that I just tried on. Yes, I love this piece. And I love the fact that it has this little pull here that you can attach right in the inside to secure the coat. Then, of course, you have your belt as well. The other thing I really appreciate about this, and I'm going to have to remove the mark to show you, is that you can attach, close the top this way with this leather bit. I'm not going to close it all the way, but you can see that. And there you have it. See how lovely that is? Let me show you full length. And I'll show you, and I will show you again. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the colorway is just amazing. I love this tone. It just makes so much sense for me. And you see how nicely it plays with e-taupe. Oh my God, that's everything to me. I can show you as to why. Yes. But let me show you. Look at that. It plays so nicely with e-taupe. I love this. And then you have your browns and so on and so forth. I think it is going to be a wonderful addition to my wardrobe, and I'm going to get so much use out of this. Let me bring you closer. Now, during the entire appointment, I was anxiously awaiting my Essa to say something about potentially a leather appointment. She did not. She stood firm. She didn't mention it at all. Then finally, I took her to the side and just was like, hey, so, and she was like, of course, I secured you an appointment. So that happened. And guess what? That is what's going to be in the next one. I'm not doing it right now. We are already over time, and you know, a number of you have already clicked off. Others are going to pop back on, but let me tell you, it's been long enough. So let me go ahead and close this out. In the meantime, in between time, just know there is another reveal from Hermes that is going to happen. I mean, I'm going to click off of this and I'm going to record that one just as soon as I click off of this. So let me go so I can go ahead and record this video for all of you, okay? Until next time, thank you for joining me.